Hello. So thank you for joining me. Here, once now start putting our breakdowns. So I think I did a play blast before. I changed everything to constant. So now I'm going to select all by pressing A, then go to our timeline. You can just select all. You don't need to go to graph editor before changing. That's the interpolation mode here. You can just click on anyone linear or Bezier. I will choose Bezier. So now with this now we can actually start breaking this down now. Now following our reference. So from here now to here, so we can maybe try setting dash key on every 4 frame. On every dash 4 frames. Okay. So let's select all, then press I to set a keyframe. Then we can switch between. Then we can see the difference between the first and the second. You can see there's little movement to the back. So just click on this and move it a little. Then you can see the head is actually rotating more. So you can just add more rotation to it. So I'm using my greater than and left down to switch between the first and second key. So and again we can see the hand movement is not that much. So you can just return this back. So it's slowing out of the previous one. You can even drag this a little bit. So let's put this back. So let's do the same also for the other hand. So we can return this back and we can drag this back a little. So each other part again. So I think that's all. Then we'll set equiframe. Then let's move to the next four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then select all and set a key. So they'll switch from 4 to 8. You can see the movement on the head is not that much. So we can return this. Just to return it a little bit. So, and according to the reference, it's going down. You can still reduce this rotation. And we can see the movement on the hips is not that much. So we can drag this back a little. So I think we're done. Checking the hand. Okay, I think the movement on the hand is more. So it's like almost at the center and straight up. So we'll do the same thing also for the second hand. So now then we'll go to the next 4 frame. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then press I to select all. Then we'll switch. So you can see the rotation on the x-axis. And you can see from here now, going back more. Then on this EP, I think we can take this back a little more. So we can just take it back a little. So now, next breakdown we're going to add, I think this is okay. And again, it's still looking down on this post, that's the head. So we can just take it back down. And even here, it's still kind of looking down. So now from 19 now, let's check the next 4 frames. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then select all and set key on all. So switch between the first and second. You can see here that just the hand is moving from 19 to 23. So the rotation on the upper part of body is actually very small. So we can click on this, then we can just copy. As we can copy this previous position here, or Shift D to duplicate and just put it here. So that there's no rotation yet, but we can see like the hips is moving forward a little. And the head is rotating up a little. And again, maybe to slow down the hand. So I think we're done with this. So let's move to the next 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So just select all, then press A. So here we switch between that's 27, 23, and 31. You can see the rotation is still very minimal. So we can just click on this also, then set a key, yes, duplicate it back, then we can just move that. We can just rotate them a little. So I think the rotation is more on the upper part of the body. So that's 23 and 28. So, and again, it seems the hips is actually moving down. It has started to move down, so we can just move it down. So maybe we can exaggerate a little. So after this now, that's the even here I think we can take this down. That's down. So for that's we'll go to the next 4 frames from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then select all, then insert key all with A, then to insert key I. Just select all and insert key. So between 31 and 35, you can see that it's moving down, it's moving down and back, but it's not that down. That's the hip is not the down. still favoring the previous one. So, but we can move it back. And again, the rotation is more. So we can select and rotate this one more. Let's rotate more. So we can, I think, return this. We can still move this back a little. So I think we're done with this. Then from 35, that's the next four frame. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then select all. Then set keyframe. So now switch between 35 and 39 to see the difference. You can see it's moving down more, so we can still favor the previous pose here. So we can take this back up. It's doing more of rotation than translation. So move it back so it follows arc. So we can actually do more rotation. Like it's doing the top. You can also even drag the head as it's going down. Also, I think we can still delay this hand as it's going back. So, so we can see like some movements on the toe. So we can actually include that. We can just bring this up a little, bring this up a little also. So then we'll move to the next four frame again. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we select all and set a keyframe. So from here now, what is the difference? So yeah, I think we can take this back. You can even still reduce this translation. I think we're cool with this post. Okay, you can see it's raising up more here. So you can translate this one up. That's rotate it up. So so I think we are good to go. So let's go for the next four again. That's one, two, three, four. And select all and set a key. So change from 43 and 47 and see the difference. You can see the heat is still not going as fast as this. So you can just click on this. We'll take this up. So you can see the rotation of the arm should still continue up on 50 from here. So that's continue to 50. So this should be lesser rotation. That's 47 should not rotate up to. So you can just select this and maybe rotate it down a bit. Then 50, you can still take this up. The same also for the other hand. But just correct this. Although we still use our mission path to check the line of arc and the path of our arc and the path it follows. So we'll still correct that. So that's the kind of stuff we want. So then this head also, we can still rotate it more on the X. So you can see it's already coming up. So although we'll fix some rotation there. So from after 50 now, so we can see this snapping. So I think we can still work on this pose, but like we'll use that's our that's mission part to fix that. So let's just continue with the breakdown. So between 50 and 60 now, that's 60 and 50, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's set the key on all, then set key. So then switch from, you can see how this hand is like really moving fast, wants to fly. Sorry, we translate instead of rotating. So we can still take this back a little, so it favors the previous. And we can rotate this. Don't want this to break. So let's rotate it. So looking at the each rotation, and push this forward. I think we should still favor the previous one using the main, that's main control. Should bring it back. And again, I think we can start rotating it more on the X. No, let's use this. So let's move to next 4 frame. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So select all and set the key. So we can see this hand is really having issues. Sorry, no translate. So I think we can still favor the previous with this. So let's move to next 4 frame again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So select all, then set the key. And check. So for this, we can just remove this rotation here. Then we take this to and take it up. So instead, we can drag. That's where it's coming from. I think we can still push this up more. So we can push it up more. So from here, you can see this hand is already coming down. So we rotate this down. So here also, I think we rotate this one down. You can see it's very close to the body, but this one is still very up. So you can do the same thing, very close to the body, but the forearm is still up. So we can see the arc, it's really not following any arc. So we can just take this up. So you can see the back here is already rotating to the front. So I think we're done with this. So I think let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. So select all, then set a key. So I think we can still delay this. Maybe just move it front and back. So if we scroll, we want to check the apex of this eye. It's like it's as going up and coming down. So we'll fix those and the rotation later. So checking this now. Okay, see that's from here. It's going down. Let's fix this. So for this hand, you can still copy this previous one here. So you can just copy this. So you can copy and that's 68, Shift G, then take it, sorry, reset, X, and here, Shift G, take it to this. So we can see this is going down more while it is going back up. Same thing here. So also we can copy or we just take this back. This also is still going back. Okay, we can see, we can rotate this on down more here. Let's crunch up again, that's on the next one. So after 75, we'll go to the next four frame, select all, then press I. So and here also you can see it is going down more, and the leg deteriorated up here. So we can see that this here, the back here is already bending back up to show that drag. So we want to actually reduce this a little so it's not covering the face. So the next one now, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So select all, then set the key. So we can see this is moving down more. And you can see this leg is actually rotating up more. So and the two, they're like continuation. That's select all, then shift D. Then we just add more here. Or maybe we go to the previous one and reduce it a little. So you can see it's still going down. So then between F7 and next one, that's the 1, 2, 3, 4. Select all and set the key. Then we'll shift between this. So we can just favor, just leaving like that, we can just favor the previous one. So we can see these up here. And it's coming down, gradually coming down here.